Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? I had a moment today where I legitimately thought I somehow like blacked out for an hour because I looked at the time and it was 7 o'clock and I was like, how the fuck is it actually 7 o'clock? And I was like, I sat there for a good 10 minutes just trying to recall every detail of my memory of the day, and I was like, how the actual fuck? Like, if it was 6, I would have been like, all right, yeah, sure, it's 6. But it said it was 7, and I was just like, that's not possible. Because like, I'm pretty sure I got out of bed at noon. And I was doing some work, and I had a timer going for how long I'd been doing the work. And I was like, okay, how are there 4.5 hours between me getting up and me starting work when all I did was go buy groceries and eat breakfast? How did that take up 4.5 hours of my day? And I still don't quite know, but I don't know. I don't get it. But anyways, we're here. And I do believe I had nothing left to do but move forward with story. And deal with this threat letter that I completely forgot was a thing until I opened this menu, which is why I opened the menu. So I forgot quite exactly where I left off. And what the last thing that happened was. And I believe it was Risha hiring us to investigate. Wow. The lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think they're in the middle of practice? Ooh, that's gotta be it. Oh, hello there. I'm terribly sorry, but only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. Oh, actually, we're with the CPD. I believe we received a request for a consultation. Ah, so you're the special sports section. Welcome to Arkansas. Risha told me you would be coming. I believe you're here to speak with the troop leader in Ilya, correct? Yeah, are they available right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead to the main doors. Avon and Risha are likely watching Ilya practice right about now. Oh? Are you sure it's okay? We don't want to get in the way while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by any minor interruptions. On the contrary, with the show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then. You heard him. What are we waiting for? To the auditorium. I like the music in here. I can't explore the theater? I mean, maybe I can later. Oh, I tried. Whoa. She's so incredible. Ooh, she's all sparkly. Holy crap. She's gotta be a witch. Like, literally. We know they exist in this universe. She's got some, like, levitation shit going on. Oh? Oh, there you guys are. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you were just wow. That was completely breathtaking. Like I died and went to heaven for a second there. I'm lucky to have been able to witness something so amazing. You guys flatter me. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? It can be even better. Why, of course. That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princesses. Excuse me. That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add the Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say this was nothing compared to what that'll be like. Holy crap. Can't even imagine. Look forward to it. So, Risha, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is the special support section. Really? You don't give off any cop vibes, though. Anyway, are you sure you want to investigate this letter business? I don't want you to waste your time looking into a dumb prank like this. Come now, Ilya. Everyone is just worried about you. Why don't you indulge us? Just a tad. Well, I don't know about that. It's not really my style to let anything put a damper on the hype right before a show. But if Risha lets me give her a special massage, I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. Oh, I swear, what am I gonna do with you? She's pretty different from her stage persona. Reminds me of a creepy old lecher. I heard she had an interesting personality, but not to this extent. She sure is something, huh? I'm so sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. Ilya, what do you... You said Lloyd, right? Are you Lloyd? Yes, I'm him. Oh, too close, way too close. What's your last name? Bannings. My name's Lloyd Bannings. Aha, I knew it. How you doing, Tiosuke? What? Are they hugging or kissing? Seriously? What the hell, Lloyd? Ilya, stop. What is the meaning of this? Wow, what a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the famous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you had joined the police department. You're exactly how I imagined you to be. Oh, wait a second, does that mean... Are you one of Cecile's friends? Yep, Cecile's my best friend. I've known her for over 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. She still looks evil as shit. Look at her eyes. Like, look at her eyes. Allow me to properly introduce myself then. I'm Ilya Platier, the star of Arcane CL, so to speak. Pleasure to meet you. Ilya, what are we gonna do with you? You can't just smother someone like that. It's a little rude, wouldn't you say? Oh, don't be such a prude. Admit it, Lloyd, you enjoyed that hug, didn't you? I could tell. Well, first Cecile, now her. So that's how it is. When everything's said and done, the rest of us are nothing compared to the little brother type. Damn you little brother 1%ers, all smug atop your golden throne, surrounded by babes. Anyway, about that threat letter. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about that thing. Can't say no to such an adorable little face, now can I? If you insist. I've got the letter right here with me. Here you go. Thanks, Ilya. Aren't you the ones who asked us for help? Let's give it a read. Cancel all performances or your upcoming show, or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. What the? Cancel all performances of your upcoming show, or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident, said by Yin. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You sure about that? It sounds more like a lame prank to me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's unfortunate, but we get stuff like this all the time. Really? True, we do get a decent amount of letters like this. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this particular case, however, there is something that bothers me. And what would that be? It's the signature, ain't it? Precisely. Essentially, all of the letters we've been sent up until now have been anonymous. There's something suspicious about the name Yin. I just can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. And I just keep telling you, it's nothing to worry about. Do you have any idea who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? Almost sounds like it's some sort of code name. Suppose it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver, after all. That's as far as I can guess. What was the name of the big guy in the Sky Games? The one that just disappeared because he went back to Calvard, and so he's never been mentioned ever again. Was his name Yin? Is that the yin or chin? Or zin? I don't remember. My first thought is that the yin is going to be from Heiwei or something. An interesting coincidence indeed. It was Zin? Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that might be relevant? For example, have you done anything recently that someone might hold a grudge over? About that. Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Rishia? Does someone have it out for you guys? Ilya, dear. It's not about us, it's about you, Ilya. Remember the other day with the president of that company? Oh, that old baldy? To be perfectly honest, the whole thing was so trivial, I'd completely forgotten about it. Who exactly is this baldy? Just some greasy old loser named Marconi. Apparently he's the big boss of that business, Revachet & Co. What? Revachet? Oh man, that name yet again. What's with all the freaking out? It's just, we've been hearing that name pretty often. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with Revachet's president? Sure thing, he likes to bring his business associates to Arc-NCL for entertainment. He'll plant his ass in our exclusive seats so everyone knows he's a big shot. Thing is, he doesn't care about the actual show at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing, all he does is ogle me with those beady little eyes of his. Wow, how are you able to pick up on that, Ilya? This theater is my domain, I know everything that happens here. So anyway, that old coot had the gall to approach and patronize me. He kept babbling on and on about how he would support my career and have me debut at the Heimdall Opera House. Wow, it don't get much more fancy than that. Actually, we receive requests to perform in both the Empire and the Republic. We're often asked to hold a limited run on performances in both countries. Now that I think about it, we even had an offer to perform in Liberal's Grand Arena. Wow, I didn't realize Arc-NCL was internationally famous. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about being her patron? He supposedly has powerful connections within Erebonia, but judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. From all we've heard, Revachet has deep ties to the Empire, and of course it's a criminal underworld as well. I had no idea. How were you able to resolve the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course. And for good measure, I slapped him across that giant face of his and told him to never speak to me ever again. You did what? You slapped a Mafia Don in the face? Yes, she did. I swear, I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I nearly had a heart attack. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. The recklessness, rudeness of that man was unbelievable. The nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. But what you're saying is there's a good chance he's still nursing a bruised ego. That's what I'd expect from a typical mafioso anyway. It does seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we'll try to uncover some new leads with the clues on hand. Do you mind if we hold on to this letter, Ilya? Be my guest. I see a familiar glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Come again? It's just like how I feel when I step onto the stage. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a spectacular job. With you on the job, hopefully poor Risha will be able to sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily tackle the case, Miss Mao. We'll do everything we can to live up to your expectations. Thank you very much. So happy that Ilya finally agreed to accept help with this. I knew going to you was the right choice. Oh, well, don't give us too much credit just yet. From the sound of it, this case isn't going to be an easy one to solve. Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. By the way, you don't have to keep calling me Miss Mao, just Risha is fine. Oh? Well, I'm still just a novice, and I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. So it just seems a little strange for you to call me Miss. Oh, really? Oh, alright then. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Risha. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Risha, the meeting's gonna start without you if you don't hurry up. Be right there. Well then, everyone, if you'll excuse me. If you figure anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. can see Alshire is busy. You're telling me, I bet they practice another 100 times before the actual show. Starting to get why they don't want to waste their time with this letter business. Indeed, that does make sense. I hope we can solve this soon for the sake of their new show. Let's get to it then. Oh, I can go around the theater now. What are we getting to? Like, where do we even start? All we have is a letter. Whoa, aren't you? Plie? No, well, you totally are. You're Plie, the mysterious songstress. I know all about your fantasias. A fan, are we? I'm sorry you have to see me in this unflattering training attire. Oh no, don't be. I don't mind one bit. You may not mind, but I most certainly do. Also, you seem to have forgotten, but we're in a dressing room. Keep it down. Okay. Is that a thing? Keeping it down and quiet in a dressing room? I've been in dressing rooms for, like, theater productions before. They're loud as shit. Everyone's talking and hustling around and getting ready for shit. It's like, it's not a quiet place. Your motives are far too transparent, Randy. Maybe it is a quiet place in, like, in Japan. A place where you're supposed to be, like, sort of reserved and calm, and so everyone can, like, focus. Specifically made to support the plays. Elio requested some adjustments. These are going to be relevant later, I bet. Kinda hoping I can go up this way. Guess not. Let's continue where we left off yesterday, Risha. Dress rehearsal is the point at which you must get a handle on your role, and from there, refine the timing and flow of your movements. You can't just depend on others and match them. You can't just go at your own pace either. But this is something that's best learned by doing it yourself. He's right, you know. We don't have much time left, so we should get into dress rehearsals as soon as we can. Okay, please let me know how I do. I think in terms of theater productions, the dress rehearsal is like one of the most exciting, because at that point, like everyone's always, they've all rehearsed what's going on. If it's like, if there's music, they've all rehearsed that. Like everything's been rehearsed, right? But it's the first time everyone's actually like in costume, and it's like the reality of what you're putting on is there in front of you, and it's like everyone finds it very exciting. Definitely a fun time. Sounds good, so what's the plan? Revaché's looking like our only potential lead so far. This Yin person may be worth looking into as well. Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I've got an idea. Why don't we pay Revaché & Co. a visit? What? You're kidding. Isn't it our obligation as police officers to pursue any possible lead? We still don't know if Revaché's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if they shy away from potential trouble. You make a valid point. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. There are a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is the chance to see the true nature of Crossbell's underworld for ourselves. Can't argue with that. What's wrong? Are you worried? Randy and I could always go Lloyd. No, that's... I didn't mean... Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask them a few questions. It's just, I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. This is the perfect chance to finally meet them face to face. Oh. Well, looks like Mademoiselle is ready and raring to go. Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after all. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this letter will lead us to. Let's be off, right away. Agreed. According to the database, Revaché's headquarters is located in the back alley. There is a narrow alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front doors. Thought I remembered seeing some shady-looking dudes there. Guess it makes sense if that's their HQ. Let's go pay the Mafia a visit. Oh, this is the Revachet & Co. building. I knew it wasn't the safest part of the city, but the way here is even shadier than I expected. Who the hell are you guys? This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss off. What? Ain't you those kids? Could it be? Huh. Who would have thought we'd be reunited with a dear felon of ours? What? Who are these kids? They're those damn police brats. They're the ones that spoiled our plans in the downtown district. No way. Seems our reputation precedes us. We've come here today as part of an official investigation. Say what? We'd appreciate if we could meet with your boss. We'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds? Such dogs like you talking to the Don? Just how cocky can you runts get? He's not one of our suspects. We just want to ask him some questions. He of course isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue. Can you boys at least let your boss know we're here? Appreciate it. Damn it, Arnaud. Your screw-up made these little shits way too big for their britches. Hey, what's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, eh? Sounds good to me. Guess we ain't getting in. Yeah, we'll have to try again another time. Let them through. Boss? Sorry, boss, these kids were... It's fine. He's massive. Walt was fairly large, but he pales in comparison. Guy's a mountain. You're those brats with the police, then. I've read the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section, and you are? Garcia Rossi. I'm the General Manager of Sales at Revachet & Co. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though. Damn, I wasn't expecting a big shot like him to come out here to greet us. Yes, I believe Marconi's right. He's Marconi's right-hand man. Come inside. I'll hear what you have to say. Oh, You're lucky the boss is in a good mood. Get your asses in there. You better not even think about disrespecting him. Unless you're fine with having your lifespans cut short. So that's what this is all about. You think the Dawn sent Ilya Platier a threat letter? Ridiculous. You kids sure have some overactive imaginations. We aren't claiming it as truth, of course. However, we heard of a recent incident between your boss and Ilya, and given that we were out of leads, we thought we should at least come in to ask about it. You talking about the Don getting smacked? That's nothing, just a random little event in his busy life. He'd had a bit too much to drink at the time and barely remembers it anyway. I doubt he's holding any kind of grudge over it. Is that so? This is just another rumor we heard. But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House? Yeah, that was brought up. Revachet's got friends in a lot of places, and it was them who actually came to us with the idea. But apparently the main reason was that Dawn wanted to bring her in as a special guest for... For what? Special guest? Never mind. Nothing you need to know about. Anyway, that letter ain't from us. Do you understand now, kids? Even so, do you mind taking a look at the letter, just in case? Sure, whatever. Hand it over. Oh, the hell is this shit? Whoever this is, he's dead set on getting in the way of Ilya Platier's performance. What was that? Looked like he noticed something. This is a damn waste of my time. Threat letter, this crap looks like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. Hold on a sec. Your reaction gave me the impression that he knows something. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing in that letter looked the least bit familiar to me. All I can tell you is that the Dawn didn't write it. Oh, and that you guys are on a fool's errand. You know that, right? It's clear there's something this guy's not telling us. Whatever it is, he seems unlikely to reveal any further information. I suppose that covers things here then. Is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Dawn? What? Yeah, getting it straight from the source would be best, you know? Or is he not in right now? Don't go getting cocky now, kiddos. You think the Dawn is time to see a bunch of snot-nosed rookies like you? A group of naive and helpless puppies that he can crush in the palm of his hand? But wait a second. Normally I wouldn't have even given you the time of day, but since I'm such a nice guy, I figured this would be a good chance to give you this one piece of advice. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Revichet's iron grip is here to stay. Pretty confident about that, ain't you? If you understand, then get the hell out of here. I don't have time to sit around having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you. However, if you dare defy us again, there will be no mercy and I will end you. Thank you for the advice. Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we can here. Yes, Roger. Oh, well, this is the worst tea party I've ever been at. Ain't even any tea. Wait. You there, redhead. Huh? You talking to me? That shade of red. I've seen it before. No, you couldn't be. Whoa, hold on there, Gramps. I love getting attention from smoking hot ladies, but old men? Not really my thing, you know. Well, no matter. Hurry up and get out of my sight already. You were the one who stopped me. Make up your damn mind already. That went well. He was treating us like children. Can't stand that bastard. By the way, Randy, why did he stop you as we were leaving? Beats me. Anyway, that big guy ain't bluffing. Way we are now, I doubt we'd be able to so much as put a scratch on him. You think? I sensed he considered us far beneath his notice. As if no matter what we did, it would be barely register as a thorn in his side. Right, I got that impression too. Even considering his group's connections in the Diet, he didn't seem fazed at all. Ellie? What's up? Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, how will we proceed? It seems like Revichet may know more than they're letting on. You mean regarding the threat letter sent to Ilya? Yeah. I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being said, I think the odds that Revichet is connected to this incident are low. Really? But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? Without a doubt, he definitely noticed something. Perhaps what Garcia reacted to was probably the sender's name. The name of the sender. That Yin guy? You think there's a chance Yin is involved with Revichet? Yin conspiring with Revichet wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the letter. It was almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with him once he saw it. Don't you think so? Oh. Yeah, that's a good way to describe the look on that ugly mug of his. We can deduce that while Yin has no ties to Revachey, it is still a name they are familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis? Yeah, I think that's safe to say. If that's the case, I think we should consult with someone who is more familiar with Revachey. Mr. Grimwood comes to mind. Yeah, that's a great idea. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, then it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace, too. Although, we give that woman the smallest morsel, and before you know it, she'll be trying to drag the whole damn story out of us. She would inevitably learn of the threat letter, and it would become a colossal ordeal for Arc-en-Ciel. I was hoping you'd all talk me down from that idea, to be honest. We should try questioning any other people that come to mind as well. If we're lucky, we might even come across some information we weren't expecting. Yes, maybe so. Ellie? Oh, no, it's nothing. Shall we begin gathering information? We can start wherever we'd like. At some point, we'll have to visit that law office, though. Right, let's get going. Okay, there's gonna be information somewhere. Question is where. I do feel like talking to Grace is probably a bad idea. I'm tempted to just go to Hayway. See if anything comes up. I think the reason I'm thinking Yin is from Hayway is my knowledge of Cold Steel. Pretty sure one of the guys' name was Yin. Or maybe we've seen him in this game already. I don't know. I didn't think this was going to be an actual conversation. How did he even say? There used to be a duo of bright young police officers among them. One of them was tall and composed. The other was brown-haired lad filled with passion. Oh, he was talking about, Guy. Okay, Grace isn't here. I was afraid to talk to her in the first place. Some monsters from Revachey & Co. come by every once in a while to speak with the editor-in-chief. Can I go upstairs? Oh. Maybe the library has information? I don't know. You know what? I originally thought I talked to everybody, but I completely forgot about this district. I went everywhere but here. The Saint and the White Wolf, huh? Wonder if there's information on Hayway in here. No. Hayway trading. Is there a mention of like Revachey? No. Vernon Sice. Okay. I guess I could go to the police station. Oh, there's Grace. Do I talk to Grace? I think I gotta talk to Grace. Come on, can't you give me a teensy bit more info? I'm sure you have all the Diet members' emergency contacts written down, right? I'm prohibited from disclosing any contact information with the exception of the direct line to their offices. I'll have to ask you to leave immediately. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Can you at least hook me up with their secretary's contact info? I'm sure someone like you has their info handy, right? I'm right, aren't I? Sorry, but I can't really do that. I feel bad for her. Grace can get pretty aggressive when she wants something. Yeah, let's leave before she redirects our attention towards us. I'm Crossmelon. I pay my taxes. There's a public hearing tomorrow. I won't be surprised if we end up talking to the mayor at some point. Oh, I should show my combat notebook. I forgot that was a thing. Any rewards? Huh. Not bad. I think I could upgrade all my weapons now. If I really wanted to. I'm fairly certain. I think I needed 3 per weapon. I wonder if there's more side quests now, too. I should probably double check. I'm surprised to see you here, Chief. No kidding. Did Vice Commissioner Jackass drag you in for a chat or something? Don't jinx it, kid. I'm just here for a meeting, that's all. My bad, Chief. Okay. Arts plus 50%. Yes, please. I'll double check to see if there's any side quests. And I can't think... I guess I could try talking to the dude, the gangs. Or the deviants? Is that what they were called? Delinquents. That's... Why am I trying to report? Okay, there's nothing new. I could try talking to them, see if they know anything. If they know who Yin is. Can't think of... Past the Bracer Guild as well? Ricochet is a criminal organization entrenched deep within the foundation of Crossbell. For them, breaking laws is as much of an everyday occurrence as tying their shoes. We can't so much as lay a hand on them, though. They've got all the corrupt men who run the state deep in their pockets. The best we can do is give them a good pounding, and even then, only if they lay a hand on the citizens. Gotta admit, the guild definitely has the CPD beat when it comes to proactively responding to threats against the people. Yeah, by the time any of us cops get to the scene, you bracers are already there cleaning shop. You can say that again, honey. Honestly, if your coworkers were just a little quicker on their toes, that'd take some of the work off our plate. I wonder if he'd give us any info. Ah, Grand Prince, it's been some time, your lordship. Yes, right. I understand. That does seem like it poses a problem. Understood. I will head there immediately after I'm finished taking care of some urgent matters. Is he speaking with royalty right now? I thought I heard him say Grand Prince. Do you think he's speaking to the Prince of Remiferia? Wouldn't surprise me. Didn't they show who Yin's identity in Cold Steel? They did, yeah. Because it's the two guys. It's I'm pretty sure it was one of the two Heiwei people. I can't remember if it was like the older guy or the kid. It was Yin. I think it's the older guy, and I think he had like dots on his forehead. And always wears a suit. Chaos Advance just begun. Should be interesting to see how this plays out. They're destroying Revachey. Is that the name of Heiwei's boss? Yeah, it is, though I can't say I've ever met him myself. He's the branch manager of Heiwei's crossbow outfit. He's supposedly cunning enough to resolve any kind of issue. Imagine they're planning an attack now that they've gained a foothold in crossbow. Pretty solid move for a mafia, I'd say. Is that related to the uptick in crimes being reported around the city? Now you mention it, this month in particular has been chock full of incidents. Guess they've been doing all their dirty work just under our noses. You need somewhere from Mama? Heiwei's been clawing their way into Crossbow's underworld. There's supposedly a large group that operates in the east. Yeah, I've heard they're a crime syndicate with a strong foothold in Calvard. Do you know anything about them, Wazzy? No, I can't say I do. I've heard they've been engaging in skirmishes over smuggling routes as of late. They've also been strengthening their forces, even though they're already keeping Revachey at bay, if sources are to be believed at least. We're remaining cautious for now. Their actions could affect us too. What, really? Hey, how'd someone like yourself manage to find that juicy piece of info? Well, I suppose it is about a bit out of my area of expertise. I may not look the part, but I actually have connections everywhere. Are they talking about Risha? Does she live in that apartment building? Those black suits have been creeping me the hell out lately. They're the reason I've been sending my boys on regular patrols around our turf. Black suits? You talking about Revachey? Yeah, I guess they have been making moves these days. Screw them! Those cowards love sneaking around behind our backs instead of facing us like real men. As soon as we catch one of those snakes, they're friggin' dead meat. Oh, I can't wait. But come on, Walt. Please don't escalate this into something bigger than it needs to be, okay? But Lloyd, we can't turn a blind eye to all the larger crimes they've been committing. I'm sure the fight between the mafias will only continue to escalate if it's already become this fierce. I'm getting little tidbits of things, but nothing that's actually like investigation specific. New way to upgrade our weapons. Yeah, it is 3 each, so I need 12. I mean, I could just go around talking to every single person, but that just... I don't know. Let me read... What is to say? Grim would Grim wouldn't know anything. We should also be proactive about asking around. Any potential leads come to mind. This is how you get bonus DP. Wink, wink. So... absolutely fuck all is coming to mind at this point. Who else could I even talk to? Who else would know? Should I look outside the city? I don't think anyone outside the city would know a single thing. Maybe... I'm kind of thinking of that politician dude in the hospital. I don't know why he'd say anything to us though. I don't know, I could go to Tangram Gate, talk to the CGF. Could talk to Zeit, he's just having a nap. I was kind of hoping his growl would be translated if Tio was in front. There's this black truck I'll see sometimes when I come in to prep around 3 in the morning. What if they could be using the West Crossbow Highway as a smuggling route? No way to say for sure, but it sounds shady as hell. Could try going to the West Gate. See if anybody there says anything, but that's Revochet shit, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it's Hayway that's done the threat. I don't know why Aunt Lady would know anything, but I felt like I had to come in and check. I don't even think I know anyone personally at this gate. Just a tourist. Yeah, there's no one, like, that I know. Ah! Okay, that was random. That's a lot of ingredients. Nice, first try. CP80, holy shit. Oh, it's a CP food. That's why it's got so much stuff going on. Wow, okay. Come on, Randy. 3 stars, my ass. Well, I didn't come here for nothing, I guess. Got a recipe. There's no, like, nobody's gonna be at Maine's. I could find Cecile at the hospital. Usually I have some kind of inkling on, like, who to talk to, and right now I have absolutely no fucking clue whatsoever. Check Ilya's apartment. Where the fuck is her apartment? I could check. I'm going the wrong way. This isn't into the city. Maybe Estelle and Joshua are also just hanging out. These two are connected as hell. Forgot about the old couple. He knows fuck all. Okay. They're in here. That's Mrs. Seeker. This is Estelle and Joshua's. I should have known. Like you can see. You don't even need the bow staff. It's the shoes. She loves her shoes. We could check. I don't even know where the fuck Ilya lives. I suppose there's a hint that like Risha lives in this apartment. What the fuck did he say? Oh, something about registration. Oh, these guys are still here? I mean, I was gonna check the rich quarter next. I'm just like looking for Risha's place. I swear, sometimes it says a woman's voice and then it doesn't. I don't know who the fuck is in there. Alright, let's just go to here. Ooh, Ren was here. Oh yeah, the Hayworths. Forgot about the Hayworths. Papa has to work today. Do you think he'll play with me next month? Papa ain't around very much. Oh yeah, there is the rich apartments. I forgot about the rich apartments. I thought she was gonna give me a recipe, but I think I already have beef stew. Maybe I should just talk to the lawyer. I don't know. Just wondering if there's like there's something I've missed. I mean, there's obviously something I've missed, but like, there's this one building in the corner of the Harbor District that I still just can't go into or interact with. Right next to the post office. Did I skip? No, I couldn't get into that big mansion. That was like, what did it say on the gate? Oh yeah, Representative Republican faction. How did you know we didn't do anything with Ricochet? Not important, just cut it out. And the Hayway's been blockading Revoché's smuggling routes. Seriously? Are you absolutely sure? Remember, it's just a rumor. But it sounds like they've been strategically breaking down their opponent outside of the public eye. Thanks to that, not even the bracers can intervene in this matter. That gives me a thought. Maybe I should just run down the West Highway and see if there's anything there. Supposedly that's where their smuggling is coming in from. But Hayway's been like messing with it. Maybe there's some active messing going on right now on the road. Also, in terms of Alia's apartment, I have no idea. I have no idea where the fuck she lives, but I've been to every single residential building I can go in, so I'm just gonna run down the highway. Let's go for a little jog. No, I want the... I swear, every time I'm being chased by something, that's when... Is this on purpose? If you're being chased by a monster, can you not, like, interact with things? Ooh, attack 1. That has happened to me, like, so many times, where I just, like, oh, I just want to open the chest, and then I just attack it instead. That was level 35, I think. Yeah. Let me in. Okay, well, I give up. I'm gonna go talk to the lawyer. Unless... I don't know why Tallies would know anything. Excuse us, sir. Oh, welcome. I see the SSS has been keeping busy. I could say the same to you, Mr. Grimwood. Right, you look as busy as always, sir. Oh, well, you get used to it in this line of work. That aside, something must have happened, right? Judging by the looks on your faces, you've come here to ask for my advice. Impressive. It was that obvious? Well, I do see a great many clients come through my door every day with that very same look. Lucky for you, I'm taking a break right now, so you can ask me anything. Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. Your words mean more than you could ever know. I think we'll take you up on that kind offer. support letter sent to Arc-en-Ciel, And you're curious as to whether the sender Yin is tied to Revachet. Yes, sir. Do you have any idea? Fortunately, I don't have any information that connects the two of them. That doesn't mean that I've never heard the name Yin before. Really? What do you know about him? Well, I have no evidence that points towards this being the same person. With that in mind, are you still interested in this information? Yes, of course. Hell, at this point, we'll take any lead we can get our hands on. Very well, then. It all happened when I went on a business trip to Calvard. While walking about, I heard a strange urban legend from a local. It involved a legendary Shangshao, referred to as Yin. Certainly is an Eastern name. What exactly is a Shangshao? Or is that how you pronounce that? Probably. Probably not. It means something along the lines of assassin or killer. Pretty sure that's what they call them in most of the eastern regions. Well, you certainly are well informed. I'd say it's somewhat similar to how we customarily call mercenaries Jaegers. You mentioned this was an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume? Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or not. Though supposedly, he's said to wear a mask and a pitch-black cloak. He's never once allowed someone to see his face. He appears and vanishes with the shadows and never lets his prey slip away. In other words, he's a phantom. Phantom? Aha! Sounds like a pretty tall tale, if you ask me. I suppose that is why it is called an urban legend. However, why would this so-called legendary assassin send a threat to Ilia Platier? Right, it just doesn't make sense. Wait, what if it's not Revachet he's tied to, but Heiwei? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Heiwei is a powerful organization operating out of Calvard's eastern quarter. With that in mind, I wouldn't be shocked if they knew of the eastern assassin. I get you. If that's the case, Garcia's reaction makes a lot more sense. We know for a fact that Revachet and Heiwei are at each other's throats. And if Heiwei and Yin are teaming up, despite not being directly tied to Revachet, it would be highly likely the Mafia is acutely aware of his presence. That in and of itself would support Lloyd and Ellie's theory. An intriguing thought. But that brings us back to your previous question to you. Why would Yin threaten Ilia Platier, the lead star of Arc-en-Ciel? Well, we still need to figure that one out. We know that Ilia and Revachet's Dawn had an argument at the party. Could it somehow be related to that? I don't know, it didn't really sound like something that warranted a threat. Besides, why would Heiwei react to it at all if they're against Revachet? Yeah. Any chance the name is a coincidence or we're dealing with someone completely unrelated? I don't think so. Every clue we've gathered so far has pointed in a particular direction. I think we're still too early in the investigation to disregard anything that's not quite lining up. Hey guys, not to get too ahead of myself, but why don't we try paying Heiwei a visit? What? Oh, whoa, man, are you off your rocker today? Think about it like this. We know that Heiwei is a big enough threat to Revachet to have gotten their attention. And Heiwei has only continued to spread its influence and chip away at Revachet's hold on Crossbell's criminal underworld. Depending on the circumstances, they could prove even more dangerous than Revachet. You may be right. I see, this might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that is true. Hold up, it's not like we can just barge in on them. We have no idea what kind of people we're up against, Lloyd. Actually, I recently met the manager of Heiwei Trading's Crossbell branch. What? Serious? He came to me for counsel to ensure there were no legal barricades preventing his business from operating Crossbell. I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the job. And it was then that I met him. I see. What kind of person was he? The word shrewd certainly comes to mind. He's relatively young, but he always knows his way around things, or already knows his way around things. He has a silver tongue and is unflappably confident. Overall, I'd say he's extremely intelligent, not someone that can be taken lightly. An intellectual, then. Sounds like he's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. definitely not the kind of guy who'll give us any straight answers. True, but this might be a good chance to meet with him. What do you say? Okay, you won me over. I am also quite curious about this branch manager. Same here. I know a bit about Revochet, but nothing about Hayaway. We'll be going in blind. You're right, Lloyd. This will be a good opportunity to learn more about how they operate. It's decided then. Thanks for all your help, Mr. Grimwood. It looks like we'll be able to press on with our investigation after all. I'm happy to hear that. You remind me of the way Guy used to work his cases. Huh? Anyway, Hayaway works under the guise of a respectable trading company. Stopping by their office shouldn't prove too dangerous. However, never forget that their true identity is that of a massive, influential crime syndicate. Don't let your guard down around them. Yes, sir. Thank you, we'll keep that in mind. I was not expecting a cutscene immediately leaving the building. Alright, let's make our way to Hayaway Trading. I think they're somehow by the pier, or somewhere by the pier. Correct, our destination should be in the northeast corner of the harbor district. They are apparently located right by the river. Now, are we talking about that right eastern looking building? It's surprising to think that a crime syndicate's headquarters is in the same area as the IBC and the Crosswell Times buildings. Suppose it's no matter, let's try paying them a visit. Before I do though, I'm gonna take a quick break. My voice is getting suddenly very hoarse, so I need to rest it for 5 minutes. So I'll be right back.